So here's the deal. I'm 28, and for years now, my friends and I have made it a tradition to go on a weekend trip together. We're all pretty tight knit. We've known each other since college. This year, I decided to take the reins when it came to planning. I mean, I work from home, so I have the time, right? I started by sending 3 different Airbnb options to our group chat, breaking down the costs for each one. There was the cheaper, smaller place, a mid range spot that was conveniently close to downtown, and then there was the luxurious one that had a hot tub and fancy amenities, but came at a higher price. After a bit of back and forth, we finally settled on the mid range option, and I got a thumbs up from everyone. I went ahead and booked it, putting the full amount on my credit card. Everyone sent me their share promptly, and I thought, great, this is going to be an awesome trip. But then, about 2 weeks before we were set to leave, things took a turn. One of my friends, let's call her Sarah, discovered another Airbnb that she absolutely loved. I mean, it had a hot tub, a stunning view, and she was all about the upgrade. She suggested we should switch our plans and go for this new place since it was a special occasion, our annual trip after all. Now, here's where it started to get complicated. One of our other friends, let's call him Jake, said he'd be fine with paying extra for the fancy place. But our third friend, who I'll call Mike, was pretty quiet about it. I took a moment to breathe, checked the cancellation policy, and realized that switching would cost us a significant amount. We would lose half of what we'd already paid. So I calmly explained that I was uncomfortable with canceling the original booking. It wasn't just about me being rigid, it was about the financial implications for all of us. We had all agreed, after all. But Sarah didn't see it that way. She accused me of being too tied to the spreadsheets and not spontaneous enough. I remember her saying, "Trips are about experiences, not numbers." She even offered to chip in for part of the cancellation fee, but I just couldn't justify the extra costs when we had already committed. The atmosphere in our group chat shifted dramatically. I could almost feel the tension. No one raised their voice, but the vibe was definitely uncomfortable. Jake, who tried to play the mediator, told me later that he understood both sides, but leaned towards my perspective. In the end, we stuck with the original plan. The trip itself turned out to be fantastic. We had a blast exploring and enjoying our time together. But some comments from Sarah hung in the air. She called me the trip accountant and made it clear she thought I was missing the point of the trip. Now, I'm left wondering if maybe I should have just gone along with the change. Was I being too controlling? I didn't want to create unnecessary stress or financial burden, but I also didn't want to be the fun police. So here I am, questioning my choices. ATA for sticking to the original plan instead of switching to the more expensive place? I mean, was it worth risking the friendship over a little extra money?